We need a 5-year uninterrupted term of a stable government. You know, and that's why we're making the pitch to people. Give us a majority in Joburg and Tshwane, so we've got a 5-year clear run of steering those municipalities in the right direction. In 2016, we weren't given a free hand. We had to rely on some parties that don't share our values and principles, unreliable coalition partners, and it veered the vehicle across the road. We need to have a 5-year uninterrupted term of DA governance. That was the big turnaround for the city of Cape Town. When we got our own majority in the city of Cape Town, that's when the city took off. That's when the jobs were created. That's when the city became really the best run metro in the country across all the metrics. So we've got to be able to have that uninterrupted 5-year term that brings stability. Even in Tshwane, it's very difficult.
Yeah.
You're living from council meeting to council meeting. It's no way to govern a city. It's just, you don't have certainty, and it makes it very difficult to implement your program. Yes, smaller parties can affect the DA, and a vote for a smaller party can affect the DA, because let's take it, for example, a ward, where the DA's got a very small majority, but is able to hang on to that seat. You then have these smaller parties who are not interested in taking on the ANC. They want to be in opposition to the opposition. They then stand, they don't, and you'll see some of these parties in Gauteng, they're not going after the ANC vote. They're trying to weaken the DA. And for what purpose? They get in, they don't get enough to win the ward, but they get enough to eat away at the DA's vote, and what happens then? You end up with an ANC or an EFF councillor. So people must be very careful that they're not playing with fire in this election and, you know, voting for a party that's got A, no chance of winning, B, you know, is going to end up with 2 councillors that sit at the back of the hall for the entire 5-year period and cannot fight for you, because whether you like it or not, politics is in local government. And until the system changes, that is a reality. You can talk about independence, you can talk about a voice on the council. Politics is a numbers game.